gosh! Look at the size of that fish!
Crow Rock Lodge here in Ontario.
Oh, I got her, dude! Wait, Mike, I think it's even bigger than we think, dude. Unbelievable.
Hunt with passion. Never stop casting. Chase the dream. Welcome to Season 8 of Musky Mastery Outdoors. Brought to you by Recon boats. Made by craftsmen, built for fishermen. And by Crow Rock Lodge, the great Canadian fishing experience.
Hey everybody, what's up? And welcome to this absolute musky adventure. You know the guy next to me, the Iceman, the legend, Mike Richardson in the house here. We're on our way to Lake of the Woods, and it is just me and Mike. We are headed to the one and only Crow Rock Lodge. We are super excited to be staying there for our first Canadian muskie trip ever for Musky Mastery YouTube.
We are about to cross the border.
Welcome to Kenora. All right, well, Richardson and I just landed. We are unveiling the 895 tiller here. She is looking good, baby, and we're about to pack it up. We're gonna throw our suitcases in and head to Crow Rock Lodge. Okay, so we have just launched in Kenora. I'm gonna try to keep my eyes on the graph here. But we are about to take off to Crow Rock Island. It is a beautiful day here.
Twisting the throttle on Lake of the Woods and looking out into the vast and remote wilderness fishery gave Mike and I a true sense of adventure and excitement for the week to come. Any point on any island could not only be holding a 50-inch muskie, but a 50-pounder at that. It's about a 30-minute drive by boat to Crow Rock Lodge, and the calm weather on our travel day made the journey to the island breathtaking.
Oh man, dude, unbelievable. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Crow Rock Lodge.
Walking into the main lodge and just having a look around, you really start to get the sense of the great history that Crow Rock Lodge has. Since 1959, anglers from around the world have been coming to this remote island, not only for the incredible fishing opportunities, but also for the accommodations, great food, and lifelong friendships made along the way.
Sean just got us up in our cabin. We'll show you the digs a little bit later. Crow Rock is just an amazing place. Sorry to talk with my mouth open, but we're hungry. Dinner's at 6 p.m. So Mike and I have about 4 hours here to go kick it around a little bit, see if we can move some fish, maybe even catch one before dinner, which would be pretty incredible. That's the goal. We got some spots we're gonna go hit right away. So this is day one.
With slack calm conditions and the major period fast approaching, Mike and I at first planned to do a classic run and gun, fishing super quickly to cover as much water and contact as many muskies as possible. But after a few spots, the calm and smoky haze made me reach for one of my all-time favorite glide baits in hopes of triggering a strike from muskies that might be in a more neutral mood.
Yeah, looks like there's some substantial rock out here. Throwing out on this just 360, showing some pretty good shadow here. Got him, dude. Mike.
hang on, dude. Coming around this way. Go, no. Just, can you, yeah, coming around this way if I can take her. Oh man, she's doing some weird with her head. Ready, dude? Hang on, we don't horse her. All right, ready? If you can take her. Oh my God, dude. That's... All right, guys, well, this is our first Canadian muskie of the trip, and I don't even know how big this is, but it's really big. Take a look at this sucker, dude. We had to cut all the hooks. Guys, oh my gosh, look at the size of that fish. Wow, that is a Canadian bruiser right there. Giant head on that thing. Look at the jaws. Unbelievable muskie. Oh, she's tensing up. Okay, girl. Wow, look at the girth on that for a July fish, guys. That's pretty incredible right there. We'll get her back, and Rich and I will fill you guys in on all the details. Well, guys, Crow Rock Lodge. That's what we're talking about right there. Back in with you. Wow, that is a big fish right there, folks. Look at the size of that bruiser. Well, guys, that is muskie number 1 of the trip so far for Mike and I, and as you can see, I mean, that's a good problem to have. We're cutting hooks, and here's the scoop right now, guys. You know, it's day number 1, and we're running and gunning. Mike and I are just trying to get back out and acclimate ourselves to the woods. As we kind of talked about in the car ride driving up, we're trying to fish quickly, but the reason I switched to the glider, don't worry about those noises, guys. Those are just our little GoPros doing their shut off just like they're supposed to. The reason we switched to the glider here is because we got these slack calm conditions, a lot of smoke in the air from these wildfires, and Mike and I were, you know, both throwing blades but different sizes. Mike's got the 700, which is an old killer standby, and I was throwing the little downsized 5, and we hadn't moved to fish, so the idea was, well, I'm gonna try to get a reaction out of these fish, and that's probably, the audio tells the story. So that's exactly what we're doing. We're just fishing. We're fishing a classic rocky point, and you know, just fishing a big fish bait, and that was a really big fish.
Just as quickly as the moon wind picked up, it subsided, leaving us with those calm, hazy conditions again. So Mike decided to downsize and throw a smaller size bucktail in hopes of triggering a reaction strike or a follow that we could come back on later. And with this plan in action, it didn't take long before he was hooked up.
Oh, I know. Oh yeah, they're... Oh, got her! Dude! Just play her out for a minute. Yeah. Keep a tight line on her if you can, dude. I'm coming, Rich. I'm coming. Hang on. Huh? Not a tank. Hey. All right, let me know. Keep her on this side.
All right, I'll come around. Oh, big piker.
Ooh, just film it, dude. It's beautiful. Oh, she's not going anywhere, dude. Right in the bread basket. Oh, it's a tank pike, dude.
Here we go, guys. Crow Rock Lodge here in Ontario. Some of the most beautiful water you can fish. And while we're going after muskies, we can also tangle with some really big pike out here. That is pretty cool. Wow.
Dude,
getting her back in.
Congrats.
Thanks, dude. Wow, cool colors. Look at the dark red in the tail area.
Well, count for the day so far, a giant muskie and a giant pike. So it's about 8:15 here. We're gonna go hit a couple more spots this evening. We got a few just kind of heavy hitters we've been waiting on tonight. We're gonna do the old-fashioned topwater twin 800 bucktail, and we'll see what happens here. So it's a beautiful night. We got a lot of just particulate matter smoke in the air from these forest fires here in Canada. So real interesting sunset this evening, but it's beautiful. Yeah. Tough air quality, but it makes for a gorgeous evening.
With the sun quickly setting on night 1 of our muskie trip, the strategy was simple. Find some good-looking cabbage flats in hopes of getting into a good topwater bite. Mike was on topwater duty, and I decided to reach out off the bow with my old, trusty Twin 800 Goldilocks. It didn't take long before we ran into another big muskie with a strike and battle that had both of us sweating.
I think they moved to Florida, retired. I think they lived in Florida in the off season and then did this.
Were they Americans?
Yeah, Americans.
Your parents gonna continue going to Florida in the winter?
Ooh, dude, hang on. That looks like a fish there on 360. That for sure looks like a fish there, dude. Right there. Gone now? Oh, that's a muskie. It's gone, dude. Oh, I got her, dude. No way. Dude, get the net quick, dude. I don't know how well she's hooked, man.
I'll take her quick.
I can just... You got her in? Wow. Dude, all right, lift up, lift up.
Oh my gosh.
You sure?
Yeah, she's good.
Holy dude.
All right, man.
What
Sorry,
a net
I went
job.
quick,
No, I'm glad you...
but threaded the needle on.
I don't
She's
know.
off.
I don't know how you did it.
I was like trying to go over the friggin' hummingbird too.
Thank you. All right, guys. Well, I don't even know what to say. I mean, it's day one, and we have another really big fish in the net, in the figure eight. This is a weird one because saw her on 360, and then I was just talking to Mike. I'm like, dude, that was a fish for sure. And then when the transducer made another loop, the dot was gone, or I call it a blob actually, because this is a really big fish. This is a blob fish. The blob was gone, and all of a sudden, as I completed a second turn of my figure eight, she was just on it. I mean, wow, look at this one, guys. Holy cow. Wow, dude. That's, guys, dude, it's actually bigger than I think, Mike. I think it's even bigger than we think, dude. Unbelievable. Wow. Twin 8 in the figure eight, guys. That's a thick fish right there. Holy smokes. We'll get her back and we'll tell you a little bit more about how we got her. Wow. Okay. Wow. There goes another 30-pounder, folks. That grew a little bit bigger. Wow. That's bigger than the other one. Look at that fish. You're blinking red?
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you, God is right. I mean, look at the size of that sucker. That's pretty close to the magic number.
After a long day of travel and an absolutely incredible day in the books, Mike and I headed back to the lodge, driving home alongside one of the most surreal sunsets I can remember to upload our footage and get a good night's rest for another big day ahead.
This is the last vlog of the day. It's been a pretty incredible day one.
Amazing.
I mean,
Amazing day.
2 giant muskies and an absolute tank of a northern. I mean, did a little bit of scouting today, fished some new spots, and we worked on some old spots that we haven't fished in a number of years now, but we got some great fish on the board, and tomorrow's gonna be a full day. So we got to get some sleep, but stay tuned. You won't want to miss day 2 of our first Canadian outing here, Crow Rock Lodge. I mean, the dinner was amazing tonight.
So good.
And we're sitting here in an air-conditioned cabin room about to upload some footage. So it doesn't get any better than that. It's been a great first day. So stay tuned. We got more action to come.